Hello and good evening, and welcome to Build With Me on Politics Social. I'm Graham Hughes, and we're going to be building a Lego globe that we've been spending the last 5 parts making. So we've made that, and I'm just going to jump over to the other angle. Just 1 second, I need to change something. There you go. And we've built this. There's a little Lego frame on the top there, and around here you can see inside the air. So we're going to get cracking tonight. We're not going to have any muckadoodling because we've got a lot of stuff to do. So we're going to put we're just going to put other Graham onto this thing here. Right, we'll put him there out the way, and let's get cracking. Big shout out to Anthony Fisher there, One Angry Pagan, Sarah Davis in the chat, Dark 4x4. If you would like to join them in the chat, just hit the subscribe button and wait for 30 seconds. And let's talk about what's going on in the world. I think we're up to bag number 9. I've kind of lost count, but let's get this open. Right, this is always kind of noisy when I do this. Let's get this fella here. And there. And there. Brilliant. Now, the other day, I almost threw some pieces away, which would have spelled disaster for the build. Fortunately, oh, I didn't. This says hey. Chris C says evening all. Hello, Chris C. Nice to have you with us. Okay, right. There. Oh, I need the instructions. Oomph. Okay, that's what it's going to look like when it's finished. Lego globe. Right, let's get up to, what is it? Oh my god, I opened it the right page, which is amazing. There you go. 8. Oh no, didn't actually. That was the last quarter that we did with Europe, and that 9. Here we go. So we're up to instruction number 199, which is get this. Look, put it around to the camera. It's literally get this piece out of the. Okay, I'm getting out. Now I think that's like a tan piece. I don't think that it's a green piece. I think that's green. That's green and that's tan, and they look the same to me. But they're not. They're different. Look, I put them together. You can see they're different. It's going to be like that dress all over again. Thanks for the great live stream last night. Great. Well, don't thank me. Thank the other people who were on the stream. It was really good last night. We were supposed to be talking about Trump and the disaster that was, unfolding in the States, but in the end, we ended up talking about everything but, I think. But yeah, it was interesting. We were asked this morning on the chat what we were talking about. Aid said, "What were you talking about last night on the show?" And it was like this massive list of just the craziest things that we. I'll see if I can find it on my phone here. What did we talk about last night? Oh, I've scrolled. I've done that thing where you scroll back way too far. There's not. Yeah, fun show last night. Next. Okay. Astrophysics, sexual abuse, Lynch films, rejuvenated testicles. That was Mike's. That was Mike's summation of what we talked about last night in the show. It was interesting. It was a thought-provoking show. It really was. Anyway, so let's go. If Graham drops the globe, he will go Oppenheimer. Now I have become death, destroyer of worlds. I'll try not to do that, my friends, because that would suck. Okay, so I'm just sorting my phone out here. Were you talking about Pornhub again? No, we weren't actually. I don't think that came up last night. Okay, so we're gonna put this on here. We're making another one. We're making 2 more of these pieces that I've already made a couple of, but I guess we're gonna do that again. So I'm gonna try and do this as quickly as possible. I'm gonna take these blue pieces out because I think they just kind of get in the way. They get in the way. I need a piece like this. Let's put this right here. We move this camera so it's more like this. There we go. Look at this build. Look at this build cam. Isn't this a lovely build cam? Have you noticed how the desk here is all money from around the world? I don't know. People ask what souvenirs I took from each country. I'm visiting every country in the world, and the answer is I'm way away from the microphone. I'm amazed if anyone can hear me. And the answer is I took money. I stole money from every country. Well, I paid for it. I didn't steal it. I exaggerate a little bit. So I need one of these little pieces here, and I need a thing. Slightly concerned I haven't made sale on either eBay or Etsy today. Yeah, that's concerning. What's going on there, my friend? Then I need one of these in here. That's no problem. Oh, look at this in here. Look what we got. We've got Asia. Ooh, hey, we got an Asia thing. That's quite cool. Put that there. And then we need to get one of these. Let's see if we can just move that one there. And we'll move them to there. Brilliant. Well, kind of. This should be our building spot here. So you can see what I'm doing. Otherwise, you're not going to know what I'm doing. And no one wants that. So that goes into this side, goes into there, like that. Okay. Fired in. And then we put another, let's say, washer. Let's put another nut on the end here. Now, last time I actually put the wrong these pieces in because it's got 3 studs there, and I didn't want 3 studs. I wanted that's got 3 studs. I wanted 1 stud on that side. Not going to make that mistake again. Okay, so that goes like that, and then we get the cover. Oh, that's too small. They get the corresponding piece, and that goes on the. Well, that doesn't because it's handed. Oh, I'll get there in the end. Let's see. There we go. Perfectamundo. And then we get this piece here, and that will go in there like that. Fan dabby dozy. So I'm just gonna do this on here. Okay, so where were we? Next piece. Okay, and now we need to get. Do you know what? I've got to do 2 of these, so I'm just gonna. Does it? What does it say? It just says make 2 of them. So I'm gonna do another one because I think it's quicker to do it this way. So another tan piece. I hope I'm doing the right bloody tan pieces here because they're supposed to be the green. Because I've got green ones as well. See, that's the green one, and that's the tan piece. See the difference? Not really. Not under these lighting conditions. I blame the lighting conditions. A bad director blames the lighting conditions. There you go. That's a little truism for you. Okay, this goes on there. Goes on there like this. This goes on there. I'm going to try and do 2 sections tonight because I only did 1 yesterday. Last time. Well, 1 sort of quarter of the hemisphere. So I'm going to try and do 2 this time. It's going to be my little challenge to myself. Sorting this out. Sorry. Okay. I'll put that away. Put that away, Graham. What's your shop called? Oh, we got a shop. I make pet bandanas, bowls, treat jars, and warning lead sheaves. Lead, not lead. I make lead sleeves. Okay. Mussolini. I like that. Oh God, I don't like the fact that he's so rich, so powerful, so unstoppable. You know, like he's beyond the power of governments, and he can do what the hell he likes. It is a grim chapter of Earth's history unfolding over the next few years. I think it's going to be grim from the very beginning. They're going to have deportation raids in cities that don't want deportation raids, like in Chicago. and I think there's going to be a lot of resistance, and I think that resistance is going to be met with, well, deadly, well, not resistance, but deadly force. Really concerned about my American friends, and this is a bit selfish of me, everything that's going on, but I'm kind of a little bit worried that my favorite shows won't see a conclusion because everyone who makes them will have left the country or been, put into a camp or something for not being, you know, tech bro nerd idiot. So I've got two of them now, two of those things. I'm making one of these. Enjoyed Phil's video on him trying to be a gamer. Yeah, what was that about? That was beyond cringe, wasn't it? It was just, what is he doing? What is he doing? Absolute bell whiff. Right. Okay, a couple of them on there. Right, I'll do another one of them. Let's get rid of these pieces. Go away, pieces. You're in the way. You're in the way. I just want to show people the bit that I'm working on and have that in the middle of the screen. So I need another one of them. I'm going to do this the wrong way around. What happens if you do it the wrong way around? You get into trouble. Does the Lego man come and tell you off? How dare you do it the wrong way around, Graham? It's not the way I told you to do it. But same outcome. Right, now we get two of these pieces. Okay, these. So I'm guessing there's two pieces that are sort of square, and then there's two pieces that are sort of like this. Okay, so 1 to 1. Okay, no, that's not in the right place. That is in the right place. Come on, you bastard. Okay, so what you want is for the little angle, the little joint there, to be at the where the end of the piece of Lego is. That's done. And now we attach this. That should stick out what we're doing here. So that attaches to there, like that. That attaches to there, like that. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing here, just into the elbow joint. It's okay. Severance is out again. Yeah, Severance. Are they dumping? They're not dumping all the shows at the moment. It's just one new show, isn't it? No spoilers, please. Yeah, I've still got to watch Silo. Severance, Silo. What are we doing? Severance, Silo, and I still haven't watched the end of What We Do in the Shadows. The last episode was broadcast about a month ago. Still haven't watched it. To watch that. It has been broadcast in the UK, hasn't it? Down there. I'm just covering my bases there in case someone says, but it hasn't been broadcasted in the UK yet, Graham. And I can go, yes, but I was in America. I saw it in America. That's how I saw it. So TikTok's on its way out, which is sad. And they're trying to get people to go over to, well, people are going over to Redbook, but there's a thing called Lemon 8, which the actual makers of TikTok seem to want to get people to go over to, which seems to be owned by ByteDance as well. I don't know how they're going to get around the TikTok ban, but you can move all of your videos that you've got on TikTok. You can move them all across onto Lemonade. Lemonade. I used to have a Lemonade floor. Oh no, it was Lemonade. Sulfur dioxide, says One Angry Pagan. Thank you. Good to know. I'll put that in there like that. I'll put this in here like this. You see if I don't. What else is happening here? Thanks. I enjoyed. I read that one. I did a lot of digging earlier, and apparently, because Asia and Africa are projected to catch up with us on energy sources, meaning less use of coal power, so SO2 rates are set to drop within the next 20 years. Well, that's the hope, isn't it? But we're not on course for net zero by 2050. And you know, net zero is not even good enough. Like, we need absolute zero. Net zero includes like trading carbon credits and all that bullshit. Which I'm sorry to say, people who want to grasp at, you know, grasp the copium and say, no, no, it's not as bad as you think it's gonna be. It's all right. We've got hydrogen. Yay! No, it's as bad as we think it's gonna be. Doesn't matter that we've got hydrogen. It's gonna be shit. I'll tell you now. It's gonna be shit. And hydrogen is not a solution. Carbon capture is not a solution. Carbon trading, carbon credits, carbon offsetting, not solutions, people. Not solutions. Just digging a hole for the sake of digging a hole. Look, I'm doing something. What are you doing? I'm digging a hole. Great. Now someone's going to fall in the hole. Okay, well, I'll fill it in then. Wow, well done. You've helped. You've helped Ralph from The Simpsons. I'm helping. Okay, so we need to put this guy on here. That goes like that, I think. Yes, it does. What else are we doing in the chat? Hey, it's something, Graham. We should applaud progress where progress occurs. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's going to be weird that the West, the situation that the West is in at the moment, in a weird way, well, not in a weird way, but in the way that things are transpiring, we are completely relying on Asia and Africa, particularly China, to save our collective arses, which is just ridiculous, really, if you think about it. Okay, so that's that piece done, and that is that piece done. So they are now done. I'm just going to move this over a little bit because I feel like I'm stretching a little bit to get over here. Right, I'm going to put these two pieces. They're going to go over here. Let's put them out of the way. And then I'm going to work on the next two pieces, which is starts with a couple of elbow pieces. These little guys here. So into there. I'm going to push this into here. I kind of just want to get to the countries. The countries are the really fun bit. You know, that this bit feels like work. This bit feels like, oh, Jesus, do I have to? Do I have to? Do I really? Do I really have to? So that goes in there, and then we put this washer, nut, whatever you want to call it, on there. A nut piece. LEGO Technic. Ah! Vorsprung Technique. Oh, nearly lost that. Nearly lost that down between the floorboards. There'll be no getting it back. If I do lose a piece down between the floorboards. Could be awful. Could be the end of life as we know it. Which is what's going to happen for millions of Americans this next week. I really don't think, like, talking to Americans, I really don't think they're prepared for it. I don't think they've got the imagination to think of what's going to happen next. Because it's just, I don't know. They've been raised on, and maybe we all have, so this isn't just a dig at Americans, but we've been raised on stories where people rise up, you know, and they fight the power. You know, they don't invite the vampires in knowing that they're vampires, but it turns out in real life, no, we absolutely do that. Yeah, come on, eat my friends and family. That's fine. You just drink my blood. That's fine. You know, as long as you promise to drink some more of someone else's blood, so they do worse than what I do. Always the way, isn't it? It'll stop elephants being poached because there's a ton of ivory to be bought anywhere. Really do without people poaching bloody ivory, and also grinding up endangered animals to make Chinese medicine. Could do without that, please. Thank you. Oh no, I don't want to use Western medicine. I'm going to use ground up endangered animal parts instead. Let me on, I fancy. This is a bit shit because I don't have the pieces that I need. Honestly. Oh yes, I do. I'm one down. Okay, that's not good. There should be one of these pieces. In here. Unless my eyes are deceiving me, I can't see it in there. This is not good. This is not optimal. Why do we keep doing this? Okay. Bit concerning. Have I used the wrong piece in here? Was I supposed to use a different piece? Did I use the piece wrong or something? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I was supposed to use the black pieces, and I didn't. Let's have a look. So for that one, okay. No, that's right. That comes out of there. And then when that joins up. Okay, give me a moment here, peeps. That goes against there, so I can't. Maybe that is wrong. Oh, it is. Shit. Put the wrong piece in. Okay, everyone. I fucked up. Sorry, peeps. How can it though? Because how can that go further into that piece there, and then that piece goes into there? How can that be closer than that? They can't. There's nowhere for it to go. Double that goes there. Okay. I see what bit I've missed, but it's not going to help me. Basically on these, I've forgotten to put like a little nut on here. I was like, you shouldn't be able to see any of the grey. You shouldn't. So let me just put that in there. There you go. That's right. That's right now. Okay, so this is a worry. I don't have all the pieces that I need to do this, because I need one of these grey pieces, like a grey stick, and there is definitely no grey stick in that bag. There is no grey stick. There is no. Shit. Oh well, this was fun, wasn't it? This was a fun little diversion for everyone for a little bit. We're gonna have to stop it now because I'm missing a piece. Right, let me just I haven't got any bits in the leftover bit. Don't know what to do now. I'm not going mad, am I? It's definitely not in here. I've got Asia, 2 of them. Definitely not in there. Is it on the floor? Did I drop it? Did I drop it? Did I drop it? Did I help? No, there's nothing on the floor here. Observation. Thinking maybe I left it in the bag like I did last time. But, no, that can't be the answer. Bags are empty. Just give me a moment while I ponder what to do next. I'm going to ponder. Sorry about this, everyone. We appear to be missing a piece. Does this happen on all live builds? And, you know, other people do this, don't they? What do they do when they're missing a piece? Jesus. It's inelegant, isn't it? Hang on. Ugh. Definitely not there. Ooh. Got some booze from last night down there. Where's the box for it? Sorry, everyone. This isn't a bit of a show you're supposed to see. I'm just making double sure that it's not falling down by me bin. Oh! I found it! It had rolled under my camera. It had rolled under my camera tripod. Oh, panic over, everyone. Woo! Woof! I'm so relieved. I mean, I'm so relieved in my big manly voice. Shit, that was a bit of a worry, wasn't it? Bloody hell. Right, you go over there. You guys, you can stay there. That's all right. Right, we have 2 of these now. Phew. Hope you're still with us, everyone. That's why it's important to keep your things in here, because if one of them jumps out of there and then hides under your tripod for your little GoPro, then you're stuffed, aren't you? Oh my god. Busy. So I've got the Lego police onto me now. Oh no, not the Lego police. Cool. I am hopeful new design techniques and materials will improve matters, but there is need to regulation to force companies to adopt safer technology as it comes on board. Oh, yeah. But also, I mean, we've got to make these companies. We've got to force them to do the right thing, because they don't want to do the right thing. They just don't want to do the right thing. So put that on there like that. I need to make another one of them, which I can do. That's okay. I sort of know what I'm doing when I've got all the pieces. It is funny though. You like with this. It's your first sort of thought is like, oh, they haven't given me all the pieces, but that very rarely happens with Lego. I mean, it can occasionally, but they're usually pretty on the ball with making sure that all the right bits are in the kit. Okay, that goes in there. Goes in there like this. See what I'm doing? It goes in there like that, and then we go. Let me attach it to this. Now we have 2 of them. Identical. Right, now we need 2 of these black pieces, these black rods, and we shove these black rods into these little elbow joints here. And there we go. Nicely done. And then we put these washers on. 1 washer. 2 washers. You can hear my bloody chair squeaking away there. I need a bit of WD-40 on there. Need a bit of WD-40. There's nothing in life, there's no problem in life that can't be solved with gaffer tape, duct tape, and or WD-40. Does it move? No. Should it? Yes, WD-40. Does it move? Yes. Should it? No. Gaffer tape. Right. Okay, and that goes on there. Do you call it duct tape or gaffer tape? Is that an old-fashioned term for it? Because my dad, my gaffer, when I worked in the garage, always called it gaffer tape. I'm loving these little what are they called? Spanners. Little spanner hands. I suppose you could take out the hands of a Lego man and give him spanner hands, and then it would look like he's like a robot or something. That'd be really cool. Okay, so little spanner hands there, and then we put the spanner hands there, and the spanner hands there, and then we go to the next piece, which is turning these over and putting these pieces with the three studs on there. Not the ones with the 1 studs. And then we get these. That's going to be RC. Okay, cool. Right now, hey, we start doing our countries. Okay, so first of all, we're going to pick up one of these guys, and we are going to stick on the bits of Asia are going to stuck on this before I put it onto the globe. So you're gonna have to wait there for a moment, globe. So let's so I just bring my camera around here so you can see this as I do it. We're going to put the pieces on for Asia. This is exciting. So first of all, Asia, obviously, lots of land in Asia. So basically the whole of this piece is going to be taken over by land, big land mass. Obviously, it's the biggest continent in the world by a mile. And if you argue, which I do, that Europe is actually just a part of Asia, which it is, yeah, it's even bigger. Eurasia. Not to be confused with Erasure, who had the hit with Sometimes and Aberesque. Okay, so put that there and that there and that there. With Andy Bell and Vince Clarke. Not to be confused with Vince Cable. I once called Vince Cable Vince Clarke by accident. To his face. That was cool. He never spoke to me again. And there we go there. And there we go there. And can go on into there like that. And then that goes onto there like that. So that's a bit of a desert there. So I'm guessing that is, judging by the rest of it, this is the Gobi Desert. Sorry. Can I put it so you can see it? That's the Gobi Desert there that we've added on. That's the tan pieces, or the desert colour pieces. And now we're back to the lush green bits of China. China here. And that goes there. And then this goes on there. And this goes on there. And then we have another piece like this. And that goes on there. And this is China. And now we're going into Southeast Asia down here. So we've got Burma and Vietnam, and we have going to add this Vietnam there, and we're going to add Laos. There you go. I think that dot is Laos, and then we're going to stick this here like this to make it a nice round bit at the bottom. There you go. I'm guessing that's going to be Thailand, maybe, or Malaysia. We'll have to see. How things pan out, but I'm guessing that's Thailand. That bit there is Thailand. Okay, now that's all good, and then we have to get the thing that says Asia. Hey, I love this bit. And then you get to put that on there and go, right, you are Asia. And then we bring the whole thing over, dun, 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 and we add it to the mix. Push that into there like that. In you go, and it grabs onto there. And there we have a bit more of Asia being added on. Oh, I was right. Look, see, that's Thailand there. And then that's sort of Malaysia. And then that's going down towards Indonesia over here. So that kind of makes sense. Southeast Asia, favorite place on earth. Awesome place, my friend. Right, next one. I don't need, see, this has got the sort of triangular bit in the middle. Don't want that. I want a piece with the little straight piece in the middle. And we're going to do a bit more of China, and well, Russia first. Let's do Russia. No rush to do Russia. The top here. Get your camera sorted, Graham. I'm not. I need to keep an eye on my monitor to make sure that I'm actually showing you what I'm doing. So there you go. That's Russia. Okay, so over a bit of Russia. Russia's a very big country. It's the biggest country in the world, but not big enough for Putin. Apparently, it needs to be bigger for some reason. Mostly because he's a dick. Right, put that on there like that. And then that goes on there. And then this goes on here. And then this goes on here. This is exciting. So this is coming down. This is Russia here still. But then that goes onto there. And we're going to just put on the this is the Korean Peninsula. So that's North Korea there that I've just put on. And then this, my friends, is South Korea. That's South Korea. And then we're going to put a little bit here. And then this is going to be a bit of China over here. This is, I guess this bit here is Manchua. And then that bit there, the Qingdao is just here. Qingdao, the city is just there. Where the beer comes from, Qingdao beer. Which is set up by a German guy who lived in China. Fun facts, everyone. And then that goes down to here, and we have that's going to be Shanghai around there. And then if we get this fella, where is he? No, that's not right. It's not the right shape. I need a little half. Oh, there it is. There he is. So this is going on here now, and this is going to be going down to that. That's sort of. Ooh, I don't want to say. I don't want to say. Well, I think. Okay. I think that's Taiwan. I think that's Taiwan there. So Taiwan's on it, which is good. And then just down from Taiwan, I'm fairly sure this is to represent the Philippines. So there you go. Well, the top of the Philippines. Anyway, the Philippines are a chain of islands that go all the way down. So there you go. And that goes there like that. And then we're going to add that to the globe here. Nice and snug up against Asia. Add that to the mix, and look at that. So now we have Mongolia up here. We have China. We have India here. Southeast Asia here. China here, where it says Asia. Like I said, Korea, Taiwan there, and this is the Philippines going down towards. This is all Indonesia. Indonesia. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Although I suppose this is Borneo here, and I think that should be a little bit closer to the Philippines. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure they've done the mathematics. Anyway, right, let's move on. We're going to be doing a little bit now because this is mostly ocean. I think the next bunch of them are just going to be the sea because there's bugger all in the next of those. There might be a bit of land at the very top. The rest is just going to be mostly ocean. So let's put on Japan. Well, first of all, we've got a bit of Russia to put at the very top here. This is Russia, and that's also Russia as well. There you go. There's a bit of Russia there. Although I don't know, that could definitely be. No, it's definitely Russia. And then we need to have this little saucy bit. We're going to have this here, and this is going to go. Is Silo good? Yes, I'm enjoying it, and I'm kind of. I don't mind saying this because I've explained myself to Catherine. I don't care. I just think that Rebecca Ferguson is the most beautiful woman after Catherine, obviously after me bird. But she's just I just find her mesmerising. I don't know, something about her eyes. And then we put that on there. So yeah, I'd watch her in anything really. No, Silo's good. Silo's good. It's fun. Tim Robbins is good in it as well. Not as good as he was in Howard the Duck, of course, but you know that goes without saying. He'll never best that. So that's Japan. That's Japan. There's Japan in there. Oh, that's Japan. I don't know if this bit's Japan. It might be. Yeah, I think it would be actually. So there you go. That is going to be added to. Just knock your box over. Don't knock your box over, Graham. And that gets attached to there. And there we go. Look at that. So we've got Japan. We've got a bit of Russia all the way up here. Like I said, we've got all of Asia now, and we've got the islands of I can't think of the words now. Indonesian archipelago, Papua New Guinea over there, and then going this way, we've got India, we've got Pakistan, we've got in Iran, we've got the Arabian Desert here, we've got the Arabian Peninsula, that bit there. We've also got this part of Africa. We've got the Sahara Desert here. We've got Egypt. We've got Libya. We've got Tunisia coming up here to this bit here, and then down here we've got the bit coming out here, the Horn of Africa coming out. We've got Somalia. That's Somalia there, and then you've got Ethiopia, Eritrea, Djibouti, which is only small, but you've also got Uganda, which is that one there because it's just above Lake Victoria here. You've got Rwanda and Burundi, and then all this bit over here. This is all basically the Democratic Republic of Congo, and then Congo, and then Gabon and Equatorial Guinea. Yeah, it's really cool. I could just go on all day, couldn't I? I'm pointing out all the countries. But this is the Scandinavian, the Scandinavia coming down here. This is Finland here, and going into Russia. See, that's all Russia there. And yeah, this is going to be. I might change it up a little bit because that is Italy, and I feel like Italy should just stick down just a little bit here. I think that would work if Italy, or maybe I could put that there and then another one there or something. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, that's the Mediterranean Sea there, and this is the Red Sea. This is the Black Sea. This is the Caspian Sea here. This is the Indian Ocean down here. Indian Ocean. Which is really cool. Right, we have got 20 minutes to really crack on now. So we're going to do our next bit of the world. So we're hoping to do 2 of these tonight. So yeah, let's get cracking. Oh, hang on. Sorry, everyone. We've got one more to do to add bits to. This is going to be mostly very, very, very Eastern Russia here at the top. And maybe, I think I might be wrong. Maybe a little bit of, maybe a little bit of Alaska. I don't know. Where'd your bird go on holiday? Alaska. What? Don't you know? There you go. My bird went on holiday to the West Indies, Jamaica. No, she went on her own accord. There we go. That's nice. There you go. Lovely bit of. I forgot what they're called. Those islands there. I should really look that up. Right. Okay. That's half of that hemisphere done. Hey, the Death Star is coming together. Someone's basically made the Death Star, haven't they? And then gone, why don't we make this into the planet Earth? Right. Let's go. Okay. Bag number 10. Bag number 10. Right. Oh God. We've quite a few bits left over from the last build. That's kind of like a naughty amount to be left over, but you know. I'd rather have too many pieces than too few. Okay, so once again, I'm going to put those bags in there. I'm going to move these pieces and just put them under the tripod for now. And then I'm going to empty the rest of this into this little takeaway container. Right, make sure everything is out. Everything is out. It's all gone. Right, there's nothing there. Nothing hanging on. Earthquake. Next stop, Hawaii. Yeah. I mean, I was just thinking, like, when I'm doing the ocean, there's not going to be much to do in the ocean. I guess I'm going to be able to put the word Pacific Ocean on here. I guess. Oh yes, I will. No, it says I've got North America. Woohoo! Got North America coming. Come on, people, let's do it. Oh, there's a ship. There's a ship. I can see a ship. I see no signal. I see no ships. Right. Okay. So again, this is step number 221, and it's literally just you get one of these pieces up. Although it's not the right color. That is green, and I need a tan piece. Why are they doing this to me? They must know I'm colorblind, and they're kind of taking the piss a little bit. That's what I think. There you go. Tan piece. Right. So I need to make 2 of these. So I'm going to do 2 at the same time, like I've done with some of the other bits that we've done. Okay, so that's 1, that's 2. Take a sip of lemonade. Evening brew time, says Anthony Fisher. It is indeed, my friend. Welcome to the brew. Hope you make yourself a nice brew. Okay, and then we get another tan piece. Okay. So you know, one of the things I was watching on TikTok, which really chimed with me, there was an interview with a trans comedian, I think on one of those, you know, the late night shows or whatever they have in America, and they were just saying how important humor is, because it's the one thing they don't want. They want us all, like, whether, you know, we're trans or whether we're gay or bisexual or whatever, or just left leaning in general, they want us to be miserable, and it fucks them off if we just laugh, if we just, you know, making jokes and having a good time. They hate that. They absolutely hate that, because, you know, they hate themselves. They've spent a long time working on their own self-loathing, and then seeing other people having a laugh, it upsets them. You know, they want everyone to be as miserable as they are, and as, you know, in the case of Elon Musk, as shit at video games as they are. And it upsets them. It upsets them that we're better, you know, that we're happier, that no matter what happens, you've got to keep your sense of humour, because at the end of the day, there's not much they can't take from you, you know. There's not much you can't lose in a fire or a flood. Not much that the government can't, you know, withdraw from your ability to use, like they've done in America with TikTok. But they can take your sense of humour, as they said in Braveheart, maybe, at some point. Okay, so that goes in there like this. I'm making 2 of these at once because I'm just being very efficient. And then that goes in that bit, yeah. And that goes in that bit like this. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. And then I've got to not forget to put these little washer pieces on the other side. On there like this. Okay, cool. Right, and then the next one. And then we put the C on. Put the C on. Oh, hang on. Look at that. I picked up a little green island. I don't want a green island, you lemon. What are you playing at, Graham? I don't want any bloody islands. This speaks to a problem that I had when I was traveling with sort of graphics of the world. And also when I was writing my book, because if you read my book, if you get a copy of it, it's got like it's got loads of maps in it that I drew myself, and it's got where I went and stuff. And it was quite hard to do them all at the same scale, because obviously there's some countries that are just absolutely tiny. So it's like island nations in the Caribbean or whatever. So it's quite hard, and then you got to decide whether you're just going to do a big circle to show that is that's that place. It's the big circle, because otherwise, if you just have it on the map and you just have it like in a darker grey in the sea than the other countries to show which one that you want people to focus on, it's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. Doesn't always work. Okay. Trying to find this here. Oh, come on. Where's the piece I need? God damn it! Damn it! I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Right, cool. Okay, so that's that, and it sticks out the bottom. That little red bit there. Okay, now next thing, we need 2 of these. We need 2 of these. That's right. Who tips their control rods with graphite? It's like hitting the brake but the car actually accelerating first. Are we talking about Chernobyl? Hey everyone, why should you never wear Y-fronts in Ukraine? Because Chernobyl fallout. Sorry, Svax. Svax isn't going to find that funny. You're like, yes, it's a very serious situation, Graham. Yes, I know. But like I say, you've got to make silly jokes about things. Well, you don't have to, but if it, especially when your enemy is so humorless, they're just so grumpy, they're so angry all the time. They want you to be as angry as they are, and that's not healthy. We're not designed to be that angry all the time. We're social beings. We like hanging out and having a good laugh. Oh shit! Woo, fucking hell. Okay, and then that goes on there like this. This goes there like that, and that goes on there like that. I get the feeling I'm going to be making some more of these as I go along. There you go. Nicely done, nicely. And then they attach to these bit here. That attaches to this bit here. There we go. Nice. Okay, now the last bit. Right, another couple of these. Now we get the black rods. They go push into there. It's pushed into there like this. And then we put the little washer pieces on. Come on, you little washer piece. Get on there. Right, we haven't got much time. What have we got? We've got 11 minutes. Can we do this in 11 minutes? No, we're not going to do it in 11 minutes. I really hope that everyone's not waiting to eat in the kitchen. They're like, Graham, the food's going cold while you're playing with Lego with your friends on the internet. Chernobyl was a combination of bad reactors design and human arrogance. It was indeed. But also, it was a system. The system was set up that people didn't want to admit they had made a mistake. It was the people were just terrified to, be a whistleblower, which is the same situation that we have with capitalism at the moment, and we're going to have the same problem that we had with Chernobyl. For every lie that is told, it incurs a debt to the truth, and one day that debt is paid. It's one of the best lines of film, television in the last sort of 20 years. I think that. And I think that now, with Trump coming back into the White House, with that debt, those lies that were told to get him in there, the people who believed it, that debt, it's going to get paid, and a lot of people are not going to have a very good time of it over the next 4 years, thanks to that nutter. Oh, let's give this psychopath a hammer, it'll be fine. He'll be fine. You know, I'm sure he'll be nice with it. I'm sure he'll be very kind and generous with his hammer. He definitely won't go around, I don't know, bonking people on the head until they stop moving. Right, so now I put this one in here, and this goes in like this, I think. I think, therefore I spam. That's what the spammers say. Right, there you go. And then put this here, in here, in here. Right, 15,000 rotogen. There we go. And there we go. That's right. Go there. That's, oh, that can't go there because it's handed. I keep forgetting about it being handed, but it is handed. Maybe not even handed, but it is handed. Okay, and then the last bit of blue, which will go on here like this. There you go. Nice, nice, nice. This goes into there like this. This goes into here like this. Yes. Okay, so they're done. Their bit's done now. Next 2 pieces to go. Let's make sure I haven't missed it. Oh, well, I just missed a page out. 2 pages stuck together. It's never a good sign, is it? Okay, so I need a little. These little. God, imagine if you lost that. That's a technical bit in it. What would you call it? Call it a little Christmas present, a little Christmas cracker, little Christmas cracker. Okay. Let's get going on here. Put that on there. Oh, the RBMK reactor. What are they, football team? Milton Keynes reactors. Milton Keynes reactors. Nuclear power is on its way out, though. It's just too expensive. It's just too expensive. And it's not necessarily, you know, building the shit in the first place. It's just finding a clever way of disposing of the nuclear waste. Oh, interesting story I read about the Chernobyl exclusion zone, Pripyat and all around there. That there's a type of fungus that's doing really, really well. Maybe they'll name it after Donald Trump. I don't know. But yeah, there's a particular type of fungus that is actually eating, or I'd say eating, but it, you know, that's using the radiation for energy, like it's nutrition it's getting from the radiation, which sounds mad, but you know, life will find a way. We learnt that in Jurassic Park, which was a true life documentary, actually, if you think about it. Not very hard, like, but you know, think about it. Okay, so I've got those 2 pieces made. I'm going to go on to the next pieces now. I need that and that. Luckily, the second grey piece is still in this, so I don't have to have a little bit of a freak out while I try and find it. Thorium reactors are safer. Yeah, I know, but you still got the problem of radioactive waste at the end of the day. You've got to put it somewhere. And, you know, the amount of radioactive waste that a nuclear power plant makes is tiny, really, but there's just nothing you can do with it. What do? Do you blast it into space? No, that's dangerous. Can you, you know, send it to the bottom of the sea? No, dangerous. There's not much you can do that isn't, you know, dangerous. And then this is going to go, there we go. Right, there you go. That goes on there like that. And then I do the same thing again, but I wasn't really paying attention the first time I did it, so oh, forgive me. That goes on there, that goes on there, this goes into here, and then this goes into here. This is fab, innit? And then turn that upside down. And then that goes onto there like that. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! They don't see us coming. Right. That goes on there. I watched the end. I finally got around to watching the end of The Irishman this week. I've been watching like in half-hour sections. You know, the Martin Scorsese movie from 2019. Oh my god, it's. I mean, I don't think it's that great a movie, to be honest with you. It's kind of like a little bit of. It felt like a bit of a greatest hits compilation. Martin Scorsese greatest hits. Although it's his first collaboration with Al Pacino, which is quite surprising considering how long those two have been in the game, that they've never done a project together before. And it was nice to see Joe Pesci back out of retirement. It was nice to see, you know, it was nice to see Al Pacino share the screen. with Robert De Niro in a film that wasn't completely terrible. But at the same time, it was just, I don't know. There was a few things that really kind of like, I just thought was shit about it. One of them was the fact that they de-aged these old actors to play these characters, when they were young. And like, it just looks so wrong. And I'm not talking about just the special effects. I'm talking about the fact that, like, there's a scene where, well, there's spoilers if you haven't seen it, but there's a scene where Robert De Niro beats up the shopkeeper who's been rude to his kid. And basically, like, the scene is him, like, beating this guy up, but he beats him up like an old man would. Do you know what I mean? Like, he looks really dothery, the way he walks, the way he, like, you can't digitize that out. His gait is just of an old man, and it just looks bloody bizarre. I don't know why. It's quite a wide angle shot. I don't know why they just can get a younger actor to just do that bit and, I don't know, put bloody what's his name? Robert De Niro's face on him or something. That kind of took me out of it. But also, I mean, the whole thing builds up to an assassination of someone. I'm not going to say who, because obviously that would be giving it away. But if you know your history, but like it's the fact that, like, it just kind of, it's one of those movies that just kind of sputters out towards the end. It's just like a group of old men, and then they all sort of, spoilers, sorry, they all die. They all just die, and it's like, oh, he died on a Wednesday, and he died on a Thursday, and then he died on. And you're like, bloody hell, man. Right, okay, we're building a little boat to go on the river, on the sea. So first of all, we're going to put we've got some ice. We finally got some ice. This might not be applicable in the future. That's why I've got some leftover green bits, because I'll have to replace this ice with green, and then that's going to go there. And I'm guessing this is going to be, by the looks of it, this is going to be a little bit of Alaska, I think. I think we were already over to Alaska, which is kind of cool. And this goes here like this. And then we have a dot here. I think, I could be wrong, but there's some islands that are like halfway between Alaska and Russia. And I think that's the island there. Right, so we're going to build a boat. There's going to be a boat going on here, like a 2D boat. Like the old sailing, the old globes had a boat drawn on them. So that's going to go there like that. And we have, this is cool. So like sea-coloured pieces, that goes there. And then we have another blue piece. And then we have a bit of one of the sails. So this is going to be one of the sails there. And then there's going to be another layer on top of this. So don't panic. And then that goes on there. And then we've got, that's a black piece there. And then we've kind of got like a brown piece by the looks of things. Like it's brown. It's not it's not green. I think that's a brown. I hope that's a brown piece that I've just put on there. I might be wrong. I've been wrong before. It was crap. Oh shit. Do you know what? I can't even tell. This is where it's not fun being. This is where it's really not fun being red green colorblind, because you can't tell what color is supposed to be brown and what color is supposed to be red and green. It all just looks the same. I've got this little gizmo here for getting Lego pieces off. Come on. I think this is what it's for. I don't know. Might not be. Come on, you bastard. Come on. No, this isn't working. This is not working. Oh, I'm just giving it a dent. I'm just denting it. Let's leave that for the moment. Stars have a big advantage over us mere humans. Gravity. Yeah, but they can't think, can they? Stars are incredibly simplistic, actually. Compared with the human brain. Right, so I have to decide if those two are the same colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another piece. Yeah, that's definitely a different colour. And that's a tan. Yeah, I just needed to double check that they were definitely 3 different colours there. Can you see that? 3 different colours. So this is tan, that's the desert bit. That's green in the middle, and that's brown for the boat, for the bottom of the boat. Right. Do you know, it's really not, you won't even be able to see this bit when I finish doing the boat, but never mind. Okay, now we've done that bit there like that, and that looks all right. Just double check. And then we have to take this piece here to do a sail at the back. Let's see how that goes on. That's a bit like that. Sort of covers this little bit here. And then we have, that's the front of the ship. Oh, shit. Which goes on like this, I think. Oh, that's quite cool. It's made it so it actually curves into the piece there. So it's kind of like, it's kind of like a relief. And then we have, oh, what have we got in here? We've got this piece, I think, that might be useful at some point. No, it's not. Okay, I'll put that back. We need another one of these pieces that goes here on the other sail. So there's your two sails there. And now I need to find one of those pieces. Brilliant. And then this piece here, which I think is also brown. And that makes the back of our boat. There we go. There you go. That's our boat. That's our little boat. It's a bit wonky, isn't it? It's a bit skew-if. There you go. It's sailing in the wind. The sails, because of the way it's made, the sails can actually move around. I'll just spin that around a little bit there. Okay, cool. Right, that's done. I'm going to have to wrap up soon because I think my dinner's ready. But we're going to do this. We're going to put these in place before we do that. So that goes into there. Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Oh, hang on. Push it in first, Graham. There we go. I've actually jumped ahead. I didn't turn the page to make sure that's what you actually do, but I'm just assuming that it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Good. Now we need to do the next piece, which is going to be a piece with a straight piece in the middle rather than a triangular shaped piece. And this is going to be a little bit of, I think, and I don't think I'm wrong, but I think this is Alaska. So I need one of these pieces here, and that just sits on top of that piece, that blue piece there. And then I need a one studder, a single studder. That's going to go there. Oh, crikey. Come on, single stud. That goes in there. What's happening in the chat? The Mary Rose. The Mary Rose. And that goes on there like that, leaving that one there. And then, ladies and gentlemen, a very exciting part of this, we've got to add not a country, state of America. It should be a country, but there you go. The Americans took it over by force. And that is Hawaii. So there we go. Never been to Hawaii, friends. I would like to go one day. There you go. There's Hawaii. Hawaii. Right. Okay. Next bit, we're going to have a little bit of America. So we need a triangular bit in the middle. We're going to put this. Oh, crikey. The green. We've got there. We've got Canada, I guess. There's a bit of Alaska and then Canada. And then we're going to come down the coast here. Vancouver, I think. We're getting a bit of Vancouverage, coverage of Vancouverage. And that's going to go in there. Now I need a little triangular shaped bit, which is there. Fantastico. And then we need a little bit like this. Little green piece. And now we need... Oh, shit. Hang on. That's in the wrong place. Ooh. Careful now. Steady on. Steady on, old son. Now we've got to add this bit here, which is California. I think that's California because it's kind of deserty coloured. We're just adding some deserty colours here. And then we're going to have a green. Oh, no, that's not green. That's not green. That's not green. Oh, in some ways, this is kind of torture for me, being colourblind. But, you know, in other ways, it's kind of fun. Oh, is that green? Is that green? Shit, is that green? I think that's green. That's green, isn't it? That's green, yeah. Okay, that goes on the world. Like this. Rosipan. Hey, there you go. And now we have California all the way down to, I guess this is going down towards Mexico. Hey, which is very cool. And now for the last bit here. This is going to be most of North America, in fact. So we're going to start off with a bit of Canada, where the Canadians come from. Cold Australia, it's also known as, aka Cold Australia, aka, what else do we call it to make jokes? Sorry, that wasn't right. Sorry, I'm just going to make sure that I actually attached this bit in here properly. Yeah, that's attached. Okay, right. Okay, so what are we adding? So Canada, a few acres of snow, as it was called by Voltaire. After the result of the 7-Year War was that the French decided to swap the whole of Canada for the little tiny Caribbean island of Guadeloupe, because that's something that happened back in the day. They're like, no, we really want Guadeloupe. And the British were like, wow, well, what are you prepared to pay for it? And they're like, we'll give you Canada. We'll give you Canada. You can have Canada. The Quebec Quad get a bit upset if you put this out. But that did happen. What did John Oliver call Canada? He called it just a few ice rinks surrounded by polar bears. I think something like that. But I love Canada. I was there last month. In fact, this set was bought for me by my friends who live in Canada. So you know, I have a fondness for the place. I spent a lovely week in Halifax once. It was glorious. Very cold. I stayed on an Airbnb, not an Airbnb, a couch surf that I had just on the near a frozen lake, and I was there in March, at the end of March, and the frozen lake was like defrosting. It was defrosting. It was very exciting. Okay, so there we go. Happy days. That's all done. And then we do this bit. This is my favourite bit. We put the North America on here. There you go, North America. There you go. That's the United States of America. And that's going down all the way to California. This is California here. Oh, no, that's Mexico. Sorry, I'm talking about California. This is California, where it's kind of deserty, and then that's into Mexico there. So we'll bring that over. Again, we've got loads of bits left over, which is probably a bit concerning, but, you know, whatever. We will survive. Okay. Sticks out a bit, actually. Why is that sticking out so much? Oh, it's because that wasn't slid into there properly. There you go. North America. Mexico down here. North America. So the United States of America. Canada up here. And a little bit of... I love this little tiny bit of ice there, because, you know, all the rest of it's melted, I guess. So there we have it. For today, that's all we're doing. We've got another quarter to do, which we'll do on the next episode. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow evening. I don't know. We'll see how we go. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. And yeah, if I just grab this. And so's the Lego. But there you go. That's what we've got at the moment. You see all of Asia in there. We've got the Pacific Ocean with a little ship. And we've got North America, which is very, very cool. I just think that is freaking awesome. That is like very, very cool. Death Star approaching. I think it's cooler than the Death Star. I think it's cooler than the Death Star. Am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to say it's cooler than the Death Star? So it's going to look like, you know, if I grab this now, I can just put that there. And if I just hold it like this, it'll look like it's done. No, it doesn't quite work. Okay, right, I'm getting off. Thank you very much for watching. I may be around in the morning if anyone wants to watch. I don't know. Graham, I started avoiding buying American products. I stopped drinking Pepsi Max. Good stuff, Sarah. Let's quietly quit America while it's having its midlife crisis. Well, maybe end of life crisis. Jesus Christ. But yes, it's very hot. Also incredibly inefficient. There you go. And Graham, no, I've read that one. And bye-bye badgers. Bye-bye badgers. Hawaii 5-0 theme intensifies, says Anthony Fisher for when I put that there. Have you discovered what the wheels were for yet, Graham? No. They're kind of just inside at the moment. Look, if I show them to the camera there, there's just a couple of wheels. I guess this is going to be some structural thing later on, or maybe they're just having a laugh. Maybe they're just like, you got about wheels. I mean, you know, how can the Earth turn if it hasn't got wheels? Yeah, explain that, mother lovers. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the entertaining chat. I hope we kept you entertained for the last hour. And have a great evening. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And if not, definitely Monday morning at 9:30 for Morning Brew. Be there or be square. And until then, I'll say thanks for watching. Give us a like on the way out if you're so minded. Hello, good evening, welcome. And, you know, this looks sweet, man. This looks sweet. And goodbye. Goodbye. Woo.